everybody. Welcome to the Geekiverse Show. We are talking Deadpool today, coming out in just a few weeks from the time we are filming this. February 12th, not the 11th, not the 13th. I have an issue with dates, so that is coming out with February 12th in the U.S. I've got with me today Nick Ramirez, Bruner the Beard Brunner, Peter.
What?
Bruner the Beard Brunner.
I'll take it.
That's your
Yes.
lightweight wrestling name?
Lightweight wrestling name. Yes.
What do you think? He's skinny or something? Or?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Ouch. Never heard that one before. Want to talk about my ginger hair too?
No.
Anyway, moving on.
Well, I'll cross that off the list. So, I think this looks hilarious. We named it as one of our most anticipated films of the year for the Geekiverse. Initial thoughts on the latest trailer here?
I think it looks very Deadpool. I think it's really...
Which is a good thing.
Shocker.
You know, I mean, we've seen
Because I thought it looked Spider-Man.
Really?
No.
I could have seen that.
Good.
No, I mean, we saw Deadpool show up in X-Men Origins Wolverine, and it was... It wasn't Deadpool.
Like, what
it
were
was
they thinking?
Baraka.
What were they thinking?
Yeah. This is Deadpool. He talks to the audience, he gleefully kills and butchers people because it's funny to him, and he's pretty much Marvel's equivalent of the Joker. And that's what this movie needs to be. It needs to be crazy chaos and
No, I
hard-on.
don't think he's comparable to anyone.
Oh God, he's.
He's not.
Yeah, Marvel's equivalent to the Joker is a reach, in my opinion.
I don't think so. I think personality-wise, you know, he breaks the fourth wall. You laugh at him, but at the same time, you're like, oh God, it's horrible.
Joker doesn't
things
break
he's
the fourth
doing.
wall too much.
Yes, he does. It's actually established as part of his character now. His superpower is that he's super sane.
Too much, I said.
So there.
Oh, it's established. Okay.
See, but I think Deadpool is more just like straight up humor, and then I'm not like afraid. I should be afraid of Deadpool, but I'm not afraid of Deadpool, if that makes sense. Joker, like, he's sadistic, and I'm like, oh, I'm laughing, and I shouldn't be laughing, like we talked about in one of the previous episodes. Watch it.
So you should be laughing when he turns the guy into a kebab, though.
Yeah, I am laughing, but I'm not scared of him because of it. I just think it's like, oh, he did that. That's awesome. It's gory movie cinematic stuff. But like Joker, I'm like, that guy's gonna show up at my door, and I'm like, he's gonna sadistically kill me. I don't know. It's a weird. It's a weird kind of humor.
Deadpool is very lighthearted.
Thank you. That's what I was
As
looking
gory
for.
as it may
Yeah,
be.
and it's
Joker's not lighthearted.
It's
He tries to be.
Right.
like The Hangover for superheroes.
That's a better comparison.
There we
I
go.
like
I
that.
like that.
You know, it's,
Okay.
It's kind of sophomoric guy humor.
Yeah.
You know, like the trailer. You know, have your mom call me. She's got my number. I mean, it's The Hangover for superheroes.
I heard
It's
sales.
weird. It doesn't. I don't feel like it's a. And maybe it's not. I don't feel like it's an MCU movie.
Well,
It's not.
So,
it's Fox.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't. You know, it definitely doesn't feel like it's part of the Marvel family for what it's worth.
And I'm fine with that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
but that could be what hurts it.
I don't think anything's gonna hurt
Deadpool
this
is
movie.
supposed to be tied into the X-Men as far as the studio is concerned. That's why we have Colossus showing up, and that might be where we start to see it hurt a little bit. Deadpool is a character that geeks love for good reason. The general audience, they might not love him so much.
No, I think this is a general audience movie. I think it's a pull-in movie.
It's a superhero movie. Since we did decide that superheroes are a genre, it's a superhero movie, and those are typically geared towards teenagers and up. This one being a hard R, you're pretty much relying on the 17, 18 and up crowd, which some of them are at that point where they're not watching superhero movies because they feel they're too juvenile. You can't...
Well, this one's probably not that.
Right.
Well, they're going to look at it and be like, oh, it's, goofy and stupid, and it's,
We would call those
more
people
costumes. We do call them idiots.
Yes.
But you got to admit that they make up a significant portion of the audience that goes to see movies. This movie's going to have an uphill battle as far as making its money back, and it could do it. It's either going to be a huge hit and one of the greatest comic book adaptations ever, or it's going to flop terribly and be the worst adaptation we've seen. And there's really no way for Deadpool to do middle ground.
Projected opening weekend, latest figure was $55 million.
Right, but
it's
how much
decent.
does it need to make to be profitable? Because
I can tell you the figure of what a certain movie that I like costs, but I don't want to get picked on, so I'm going to pass on that. I don't think this was a super high budget film.
No, but it's probably around the same budget as X-Men Origins Wolverine, which tanked with a character that the general audience adores, Wolverine, and with a PG-13 rating, it tanked.
I think people that know nothing about these movies in general, meaning Marvel and DC movies, will be hooked in, much like Guardians of the Galaxy brought people into that.
But Guardians of the Galaxy was PG-13, which allowed a wider audience.
But here's the thing: the Wolverine Origins movie was terrible. That's why it tanked.
It was so
it didn't
overplayed.
tank because it was outside of whatever. It tanked because it was terrible.
Oh yeah, but
bad.
it had a strong opening weekend.
Yeah.
And the problem Deadpool's going to have is that R rating is going to cut off a lot of the movie audience. They've got to rely on a lot of people coming to see the R rating. And rated R movies traditionally don't do as well. I think the highest grossing one is Passion of the Christ. I think it had a $500 million profit I looked up. And then after that, it's like a $300 million profit. It just dips from there for R-rated movies. So as far as how much Deadpool needs to make to be profitable, that's where I'm concerned. Because it doesn't have that wide audience availability.
My thought is it doesn't need to make a lot to be profitable. To be successful is a different argument, probably.
Profitable enough that we get a sequel. Because that's what I'm hoping for.
Oh, okay. If you spin it like that.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
worried
But
about.
there's. I'm sorry, I disagree with you 100% on this. There is only one measurement. There's only one measurement of the success of a movie.
That's
and
not what
box office.
That's not what I'm arguing. I'm arguing kind of in Nick's way here, that he's saying, will it be successful enough to get a sequel?
Profitable enough to get a sequel, but we can all agree that's probably going to be an awesome film.
I agree.
As
There's
far as
only
critics'
one way.
feelings, it's going to be great.
A movie can review well, and obviously it will likely only review well if it actually pulls in the money. So I'm not disagreeing with you there.
Well, going back to Hangover.
That's unfortunate.
Hangover had
It
how
is
many
unfortunate,
sequels?
but it's true.
Hangover had how many sequels in that movie?
Two was brutal.
2 and 3 sucked.
No, 3 was okay.
Yeah, 3 sucked.
You're wrong.
Okay, but anyway, like Hangover had a good opening weekend, I believe. Yes.
Yeah.
Like it was pretty successful. It's
The
rated
original
R.
Hangover crushed it.
Right, and it was rated R, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But Hangover was also significantly under the budget for Deadpool. You don't need special effects for the Hangover.
True, but like at this point,
aspirin for the Hangover.
but I'm saying like this movie's gonna be successful. Like we're gonna all probably gonna go see this opening day, opening weekend.
Oh, yeah.
release, right? So think of how many people our age are gonna go do this.
There's 1, 2, 3. There's 8 of us in the room, so that opening weekend, we know they're going to do at least $75.
Yeah, but Jeff
throw on top of it some popcorn.
Unless I get a discount,
This
so-
is $100 weekend so far.
but Jeff's like 15, he can't go.
That's true.
Sorry. So I'm just, like, I don't think the R rating's gonna hurt, is what I'm saying, because it's so popular right now. Ryan Reynolds makes this movie just by his humor alone, and then I just think it's gonna be great, regardless of the R rating. Like I don't think it matters. We're gonna have Deadpool 2.
Yeah, I don't think
and,
it's
like,
holding back at all. I don't think it's going to hold it back.
No.
Yes.
No, I think people are gonna go in droves. I might go see this twice. Like if it's good.
This could be that movie.
Right.
Exactly. That it's good enough that you go see it twice.
Here's one
It's,
group of friends who saw it. Oh, you didn't see it? Let's go.
Maybe you won't fall asleep for this one.
Shut up. You know what? When you work overnights, we can talk about your sleep schedule, okay?
I've only picked it up because he fell asleep during Force Awakens.
And then,
There was a
something-
good story that came out of that.
Do we want to go into that right now?
Yeah, I think it'd be
Okay,
fun.
so when we went and saw Force Awakens, I was falling asleep. I think it was during, like, the lull periods. Are there lull periods during Star Wars? That's a whole other debate.
See, I don't think he saw it because he said lull periods and it just add up.
But anyway, this guy comes in and he's very rambunctious and he's very loud and obnoxious. And, like, when Chewie comes up, he goes, Chewie! Like, right in the middle of the movie. And come to find out, he was either breaking up an engagement of 4 years or had already broken up and was, like, trying to alienate this girl who was his former fiance. So my friend, Matt, he says, hey, listen, can you please shut up? We're trying to watch a movie. Shocker, in a movie theater, who would have thought? And he goes, you want to take this outside? You're gonna play Matt. I'm gonna play the angry guy. Hey, you want to take this outside? And Matt goes, no, I don't want to. I just want to watch a movie like, a normal adult. So this guy types out this long note, and he says, hey, listen, I just ended this engagement with my former fiance, or I'm in the process. Sorry for my actions. And then he takes off. And then he peeks his head back at the door, and he says, hey, listen, so-and-so, read your message. It was the girl. Like, why do you scream that in a movie theater?
So the point of the story, that's Bruner's first Star Wars experience. And it's
yeah,
hilarious.
in a theater, right. And then we laughed.
There could be a lot of that with Deadpool. This comes out on Valentine's Day weekend. This could be bad.
Margot Robbie, he's going to go to Deadpool with me.
I think
Oh,
that Deadpool is a much better break off an engagement movie than Star Wars.
Wholeheartedly agree.
You
Like,
know, like
why?
if you're going to break off an engagement, you don't go to Star Wars. You go to Deadpool.
Right. Yeah,
it was fun. I'll see you later.
Right. Like, I don't. Have your mom call me. She has my number. There's your line. And then you leave. And then you leave.
That's great.
Like, I don't know why this happened, but it's very weird and very awkward. And it woke me up instantly because you
Yeah.
can't fall asleep when that's happened next to you.
There you go. So thank you for sharing that testimony, Bruner. Very good. All right,
Yeah.
so we're all excited about this. It's going to be good. We'll have a review up for it same weekend. February 12th. I said it right this time. And as far as social media, I was going to go down the line, but these two knuckleheads don't have Twitter.
At the Geekiverse. You'll do that next. Go ahead.
Pete, where can we find you on social media?
At Pete Her at all of the social media outlets,
Easy peasy lemon
except
squeezy.
for not Snapchat. Like
Yeah, I'm not there either.
nobody wants to see a 10-second picture of me.
I don't want to see it 1 second. Anyway.
Oh, us kids. Am I right? We'll get off his lawn soon. Go check out an episode of The Grumpy Geek. We started filming that weekly.
Please do. When you don't, it makes me grumpy.
Yeah, which actually only makes the show better, so it's good. I am at Josiah D. Leroy on Instagram and Twitter. Social media for the Geekiverse. You can find us on Facebook. We have a new URL. It is facebook.com/thegeekiverse. Instagram and Twitter, we are at _Geekiverse. Ooh, I got that one right today. And YouTube, you can find us right on our channel. Also, be sure to download the podcast right on iTunes. You can search the Geekiverse and you'll find us that way. So, for Pete, Bruner, Nick, I am Josiah Leroy. We'll see you soon.